I'm gonna tell you what Kawhi Leonard did. Matter of fact, say what you just said.
I said that
he
groomed him.
Bet.
Yeah, he groomed him.
And they can hear it. But that old brother, let's say we say something. Once I do it, again, if you can remember, say that shit. If you get what I'm saying. I'm always give you the cue. Hey, matter of fact, we need to record that. And if you know you made a statement that's like how you use the word groom, make sure you know you gotta say it. I shouldn't even have to ask you to, what you just say? Because I'm going to lead you in it just so we can stay with the natural of it. But I was going to say the same thing. Kawhi Leonard, to me, taught them niggas how to win. And they got a veteran there, three veterans now. You got Marc Gasol, who's been on the Grizzly franchise with one franchise, and they were winning. They never won the big one. They were winning. So he got to experience it with them niggas. But he's still a vet. He ain't the same Marc Gasol, but he could teach him. You got Ibaka, who's a vet. He's a great role player in this era in the last 10 years. And he's been to a finals with Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and Harden. And they lost to LeBron James, Wade, Bosh, and everybody else around him and shit. But I'm just saying, he got experience. He's a vet. He's already played with Hall of Famers. So he could tell he's been a defensive nigga doing what he doing. That's a vet that they got. Then you got Kyle Lowry, who's in his absolute prime, kind of on the back end of his career. He's already been like a 5-time All-Star. He's not a superstar, but he's an All-Star.
He can get you 25, 30.
Yeah. Maybe not consistently, but he's at this point in his career, that's the knock. But he can give you numbers. Let's just say that. He's an all-star. He can give you 20 and 10. He ain't that 25, 30 and shit no more. He a 20 and 10. But Van Fleet is really about to replace him. They got Van Fleet. Yeah, they got him in the starting lineup too. But they really both play the same position. But Kyle Lowry's such a general, you gotta have him commanding. But he on the back end. You get what I'm saying? But I believe all of that started with Kawhi Leonard. I think Kawhi Leonard taught them niggas how to win. And they had great combination of vets with an all-star with two future stars who I think took over the team. I think this is Siakam's team now. He's in top 5 MVP talk right now. It's clear. That's his team now. And he's showing up. And I think a lot of that got to do with Kawhi Leonard, bruh. And I think it was a good thing he left.
Yeah, because it seemed like
he taught them. They grew up. They don't need him. I ain't saying they don't need him because you're going to win the champ, but you might win that shit again if you got him.
Right.
But that ain't no excuses if they don't win. I believe in them. They might not win it this year, but the team is in place.
Yeah, to build.
Yeah. So, them not having Kawhi Leonard, no excuses. He taught them niggas how to win, bruh. Because Siakam played with confidence. He showed up with Leonard in the finals. That's how you know great Leonard is. Van Fleet was hitting big shots, nigga. We was looking at the shit together. Remember, it was games he was outplaying Steph. To me. As far as hitting critical shots and critical moments down the stretch. Toronto is dangerous, bruh. See how the commentators, they know. Gotta make that. You gotta make that. I'm saying, they a dangerous team. They a dangerous team. He taught them niggas how to win, bruh. I see it. Bruh, I might really start rooting for Toronto, bruh. I respect teams that was genuinely put together. Fuck a super team. They developing talent. And you know Houston, my team, because of Russ. But I'm going with truth. I don't like how we play. I don't like how we play. I'm not with that isolation shit no more. You can't win like that, man. AI needed help. And sometimes, I'm going to tell you what would have preserved niggas like AI and Carmelo and people like Russell Westbrook career. Russ figured it out. Russ really is a great player, bruh. Houston coaching wrong. When you mention the AI, isolation nigga. You mention Carmelo, they always isolation. Kobe grew up, he got winning pedigree, but he fell in love, isolated, but we ain't gonna say Kobe. Because Kobe took pride on defense. Kobe ain't scared for the final shot. And Kobe did play in the system. The thing that them niggas fucked up with, even though AI can give you that 30, 40, he could have went to the management and said, get me another star and I promise I'm going to focus on distributing the ball. Instead of just thinking I got to take 40 shots for us to win. I'm going to tell you why. They can't stop you anyway. Won't you use it? Be looking. That's what kept LeBron great. Because they could beat you multiple ways. Carmelo, nigga, we know they can't stop you one-on-one. So won't you use that shit to get these other motherfuckers involved? Where you breaking down the defense and finding the open guy.
Right.
Russell Westbrook kind of figured that shit out. Once he didn't have KD, he had especially that first year without KD, because he didn't have Paul George yet.
Or Steph Curry.
But Steph Curry don't play isolation, so I give him a pass. He's great within the system. He played the right way, in my opinion. I'm talking about the downfall with some of these great niggas that play isolation but don't win big. I'm going with the Rockets. They play isolation. It's like you let Harden break a nigga down, he do the step back, he go back, get fouled, or he find the nigga. But it ain't no flow of the offense. That was good movement. That was a good shot. But they're not doing that often. Told you, Van Fleet.
Sends it to OG. He'll slip into the three. Gets into the rebound. And there's Siakam. Close out by Harden there. McLemore on Pascal Siakam. And it just takes him off the bounce. There's that much for
But it is. This is NBA TV, so sometimes you can tell it's the Toronto's commentators. Good play, young boy. But this is how you know it's coaching. Bruh, Russ' jumper is off. It's just what it is. But he still can facilitate. He still can do what he do.
Yeah, man, we was talking about this before.
But they got him really playing the two guard.
He needs to play point. Yeah.
They not.
Or switch him up.
You know what I think? I'm being real. I think Harden do care about stats, bro. I ain't saying he don't want to win, but he be trying to get his numbers. Because it don't make sense. You gotta let Russ think more distribute than him shooting them open jumpers. He can't make them.
Yeah, he gotta get a flow.
But he rebound. He a triple-double. He a rebounding assist machine. This nigga Drake be faking, man. But I'm shocked though, bro, because when Kawhi left, I really was like, damn, Toronto in trouble. Like, I didn't think they was gonna be some cold shit, but I didn't think like they don't got no clear-cut leader. But yes, they did. He just moved on. He is the leader. He taught them how to win. Now they a team, bruh. That's what I view them as. It's a team. Any one of them niggas could beat you on any given night. And they so in sync, it's no egos. And you got an all-star that don't have an ego.
Especially since they just won a championship.
They still feel like underdogs. They really treat the Clippers like the championship because Leonard on the team. Which is deservingly because Leonard taught them how to win.
Just as basketball as competition.
Hell of a shot.
And Macklemore, that was brilliant ball movement. That was really nice. Because Harden wasn't even involved in the play.
Austin Rivers, he get a lot of slack because he was Doc's son. But he could play. He's the energy off the bench. But sometimes if he gets too hot, he'll shoot his way out of game too. But he could get a bucket. But that boy Van Fleet, let's see what Harden do. Make that. Woo! Now that was some good transition offense.
That was nice move.
Ball movement though. We gotta do that more. See, you give it a, if we do that more, everybody ain't gonna always hit the shots, but you gotta make everybody touch the ball.
Right.
When defenses, they want Harden to score 50. They like, look, we'll let Harden, let's make Harden feel that he can do him, and even though he doing this, and you making everybody else ice cold because it's a watch. Right there, bro, that was good ball movement. Harden the threat, he coming, he got that motherfucker out, he kicked that motherfucker, open shot. They need ball movement. And if you got ball movement, it's a chance. It's a chance that Harden might not put up those big numbers. That's the only way we can win.
Rely on Harden. He might be wanting Harden to play isolation.
He do, because he know look, I'm going to get exposed. I can't coach. So I need you. Yeah, you can do whatever you want because Harden got the ability to win games in the regular. He can win a game, but that shit ain't going to work in the playoffs. It's proven. Golden State know what to do. Okay, let Harden beat us, and he gonna gas out by the fourth. He gonna have 50, but he ain't do shit in the fourth. And the team's stale because they just watching. That one year they did have a chance when Chris Paul got hurt. When they was leading 3-2, they was moving the ball.
Yeah, I remember that.
They was moving. That was before Harden.
That's when I started liking. I was like, oh shit, because that's the only reason why I never liked Houston, because I don't.
You know what happened with Houston? You know what happened, bro? Remember last year, Chris Paul got hurt at a certain part of the season, and I think Gordon was hurt too, or Capella. I remember they was injured. And remember, Harden went on a certain amount of games, averaging 35 or more.
Or was it 50?
No, it wasn't 50.
No, yeah, it was
35 or more.
Yeah, it was.
So when that happened, and he was winning games though.
Yeah, he was winning. Yeah.
I think they never fell out of that. I think Harden stayed with that style of play because he got praised so much with the numbers. Yeah. But they start that's when they started talking about numbers though. Remember, he was getting numbers, but when they was focused, because the narrative was Harden got to score this for them to win because they was down too many players, which was necessary. But once niggas got healthy, they stayed because look, D'Antoni playing for his job. Remember, they got rid of Melo, and they was already losing. Remember, they was already losing games. They was losing games. They started winning when the injury happened. Before the injury, remember they released Melo. Because they was like, what's wrong with the Rockets? Then when the injuries happened, people thought the Rockets season was over because they said they already losing. And Chris Paul just got hurt for like the next 15 games. They said, nah, they fucked. And Harden did that isolation and was winning games. They never left it. They showed spurts of the ball movement, And then they revert right back to the bullshit. It's coaching.
For Van Fleet. Under a minute remaining in the third. Raptors trail by 16. Now down to 1. Rivers to Tucker. Back over to Rivers. Shot clock down to 5. Harden up top. Powell there. He's ready. And a foul. And those are the ones that really sting. Those are the ones that really sting. Clock down. And he's at the line. That's the call. Call by the officials. Such a great close, wasn't he? And he got it to 1.9, so the team defense was really good there for that entire possession. Just got to close it.
I'm just sorry I let everybody down. I just don't have this in my heart anymore. Most likely, I'm not going to fight again. I'm not going to disrespect the sport anymore by losing to this caliber of fighters. So I don't have any desire for this anymore. So I basically don't care much about the sport. I'm just, I'm sorry to disappoint the people. I wish they can get their money back some kind of way. I would like to continue, but I saw that I was getting beat on. I realized I don't think I have it anymore because I got the ability to stay in shape, but I don't got the fighting guts, I don't think, anymore. I'm just sorry I let everybody down. I just don't have this in my heart anymore. Most likely.
Done a superb job keeping him off the line. He averages nearly 15 free throws.
Most likely, I'm not going to fight.
He's 5-5. Deep three. Doesn't go. Long rebound. That was a critical one there. Here's McLemore. And he is fouled by Ibaka. That's a breakdown in transition that time. Just a little slow get back. And really good find that time by James Harden. Finding McLemore.
With his ass was hurt.
I tell you what, Mike D'Antoni's got to be so happy and pleased with the play of his players above and beyond Harden. Like Harden, we know how great he is, but he's been a really good, selfless player tonight. And
I agree.
taking what the defense has given him, and his
I see Harden not really. He's moving the ball.
getting high percentage shots and shooting lights out.
You seen it, right?
Good team effort.
He ain't really playing like
by Houston.
isolation. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to put it on Harden. I feel bad to say he want to get this. He might naturally want to get the stats, but not in a selfish way. But he got the green light from the coach because the coach can't really coach, in my opinion.
Houston's counterpunch nicely. Pocket backs in on Tucker. He's down 6. Arnett. Short.
Oh,
Right there with a rebound. It's 9. Harden goes down hard on the court as he wins.
but that's it, man. Kawhi Leonard taught them niggas how to win.
We made it, they hate it, can't fade it, we the greatest.